Welcome back to Marksman Choice. Today we're diving into a weapon that redefines squad-level firepower, the M249 SAW, also known as the FN Minimi. Lightweight, brutal, and engineered for sustained suppressive fire, this is the gun that gives small units the ability to lay down a wall of lead and control the tempo of an engagement. If you want to understand modern infantry dominance, start here. The M249 was born from a clear battlefield need, a portable, belt-fed weapon that could deliver the firepower of a machine gun while staying mobile with a dismounted squad. Designed by FN Herstal in Belgium in the 1970s and adopted by numerous militaries worldwide, the Minimi family answered that call. The United States adopted it as the M249 in the 1980s, and it quickly became a staple, a force multiplier that turned rifle squads into genuine fighting units. At its core, the M249 is elegant in function. It's a gas-operated, air-cooled, belt-fed light machine gun chambered in 5.56 by 45 mm NATO. That choice of cartridge was deliberate. Lighter ammunition means soldiers can carry more rounds, and the smaller round keeps overall weapon weight down without sacrificing the ability to suppress and engage targets effectively. The M249 typically weighs between 7 and 8 kilograms, depending on configuration, making it heavy enough to deliver authority, but light enough to keep pace with infantry movement. When you watch an M249 in action, what stands out is sustained, controllable fire. With a cyclic rate around 700 to 1,000 rounds per minute, depending on the variant and gas setting, it offers a devastating volume of fire. But volume alone isn't the point. The real strength is in disciplined bursts, accurate laying of fire, and the psychological effect it brings. The M249 suppresses enemy movement, fixes targets, and creates space for maneuver. In short, it gives the squad commander options. The weapon's design features make it highly adaptable. It accepts both link belts and standard NATO Stanag magazines, giving gunners flexibility in the field when resupply is limited. The quick-change barrel system reduces downtime during long engagements. Swap a hot barrel fast and keep firing. The Picatinny rail and accessory options allow modern optics, lasers, and grips to be mounted easily, transforming a tried-and-true mechanical system into a modern, sighted weapon fit for today's battlefield. Ergonomically, the M249 is built for the operator. The bipod provides stable fire from prone positions, while vehicle and tripod mounts expand its role to mounted fire support. Trained crews can extract maximum performance from the gun, knowing when to fire, when to conserve, and how to maintain barrels and feed systems under stress separates effective teams from the rest. Reliability is the hallmark here. The Minimi's parts are straightforward, durable, and designed to keep functioning in grime, sand, and mud. There are several variants you'll see in service. The M249 SAW standard variant is the infantry workhorse. The para model is shortened for airborne or vehicle use. The later M249 PIP and newer M249 versions focused on weight reduction, improved materials, and mounting interfaces to better integrate with modern optics and rail systems. The ongoing evolution shows a platform that's adaptable, not obsolete. It changes to meet new tactical requirements rather than being replaced entirely. Tactically, the M249 changed small unit doctrine. Squads could now lay down persistent suppressive fire without having to rely solely on crew-served medium machine guns. That fire created windows for assault teams, supported flanking maneuvers, and forced enemies to stay suppressed or risk being cut down while moving. In asymmetric warfare, the M249's mobility and volume of fire gave conventional forces a decisive edge against irregular foes. But this gun isn't just about raw numbers. It's about trust. Soldiers learn to trust the M249 because it rarely surprises them negatively. It's predictable, serviceable, and forgiving when correctly maintained. That trust becomes confidence on the battlefield, and confidence saves lives. From training ranges to combat deployments, the Minimi has earned its place in armories and in the stories of veterans who relied on it when the stakes were highest. Collectors and firearm enthusiasts also revere the M249 for what it represents: a successful marriage of portability and suppressive capability. It's a study in engineering compromise, balancing weight, heat management, ergonomics, and firepower. For anyone who appreciates mechanical design, the Minimi is a textbook example of effective, purposeful engineering. At the end of the day, the M249 SAW is more than a weapon. It's a doctrine changer. It rebalanced how infantry fights, how squads are organized, and how fire supports maneuver. It's not the flashiest gun on the range, but it's one of the most consequential. When you hear the rattle of its belt and see the disciplined bursts it lays down, you know you're watching a system that works. Every component, every procedure, tuned to produce results when they matter most. Thanks for watching Marksman Choice. If you like this deep dive into the M249 SAW, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more cinematic breakdowns of the world's most influential firearms. Tell me in the comments which gun you want next, PKM, MG3, or perhaps the classic M60. Until next time, stay sharp, stay informed, and remember, mastery is a choice. Marksman Choice.